Namaskar. Welcome to the day 2 of my yoga practices of 100 days towards the celebration of International Day of Yoga on the 21st of June 2026. March 15th. And these practices are based on Maharishi Patanjali's Yoga Sutra. And today we practice the second sutra from the first chapter, the second Yoga Sutra, which is Yogas Chit Vritti Nirodh. Yogas Chit Vritti Nirodh. Now this is just one word, Yog Chit Vritti Nirodh. Once again, I welcome you all to my yoga practices of 100 days of towards the celebration of International Day of Yoga. But today we explore one of the most important sutras in the entire yoga tradition. A sutra that defines the very purpose of yoga. So, this sutra, Yoga Sutra, the second Yoga Sutra, is made of a couple of words: yoga, yog, chitta, vritti, nirodh. So, these are the four words that it is made of, and I'll break it down for you one by one. Yoga, Maharishi Patanjali defines yoga as the stillness of the mind, the control of the mind, of the fluctuations or the modifications of the mind. By nature, we all know that mind is the restless one, and it is, can that be controlled? So I'll just give an analogy of mind lake. So here it is, mind is like the lake, and the ripples on the lake, which are produced or influenced by external inputs, are the vritti. So if the ripples are in still, there are no ripples, then there is a possibility that we can see the bottom of the lake very clearly. Just like how, when the mind is stilled, that we can take a look within ourselves and realize our true self. Yoga Chit Vritti Nirodh. Yog is the union. The base word is yuj, and which means the union. Chit is the mind realm, the mind state, which is jumping around like a monkey from here to there. And chit, vritti are the modifications, the fluctuations of the mind, and due to which we are, our looking at the world may be in nirodh. Nirodh is the stilling, the act of bringing about an end, the stilling. So, on day 2 of my yoga practices of 100 days towards the celebration of International Day of Yoga, so I would definitely have you practice with me something that I called, something that I call attunement. So here we go, that we take breath, how you would do it, your normal breaths. Breathe in and release. Breathe in and release, and release. Now, this is what Maharshi Patanjali meant by saying that the stilling of the mind's stilling, the stillness, bringing about the mind stillness, bringing about that is yoga. That is what yoga is. And Maharshi Patanjali, as he compiles the Yoga Sutra, it is not that we stop thinking. We do not stop thinking. It's the cessation. It is how, with continuous practice, we bring about an end so that we can still our mind. We can bring our mind to stillness. And as I said, the vrittis are the waves, the stories, the reactions, which of course are part of being human being. And in today's world where our attention is constantly scattered, this sutra, the second sutra of the Samadhi Pad, the first chapter, is much more relevant than ever. So, here, what we are going to do, today's practice is very simple, and I will have you go through something called, I call it attunement. We will learn to watch our mind without responding to it, without reacting, without judging. So it is like, I always give this example. So if you I traveled when I was little, I traveled across India and would travel by train, and I used to enjoy watching the outside from the window of the train. Like this, I would sit. Our journey used to be longer hours, and I would just watch how the landscape, I'm not doing anything, and just one after the other, the landscape changes. And it just comes and then leaves, just comes and leaves. So these, the coming and the leaving, again, the coming and the leaving is the vrittis that we are talking about. And I'm not judging, oh, that I see a mangrove, oh my gosh, what happened, is there too much of dryness? No, I'm not. I'm just watching, just like an observer. I'm watching. So I used to do this when I was little. And as I teach yoga, and whenever we go through the attunement practice, that is the, I find this example to be one of the best example that I can present. That if you're by the river or a lake, you are sitting by the lake, and you see the leaves floating, just floating one after the other. There's a tree and the leaves are falling, and you're just watching. You're just watching. No reaction, not judging, oh, that leaf is broken, or so no, you're just watching. So just watching. So we will do that in a practice. So let's do this. I would like you to sit comfortably and let your breath settle. Normal breathing. Inhale from your nostrils and exhale. Now you keep doing this for some time. Now, as you keep doing it, now as you continue doing it, now you imagine sitting by that lake or sitting by the window seat of the train and looking outside into the outer world and on the lake as the leaves float one after the other. No judging, no reacting, just observing. And in the train, one after the others, the scene changes, one after the other. And these are the thoughts. We are not stopping them, we are not pushing them away. Let it come, but also let it pass. One thought comes, let it pass. The next thought comes, let it pass. And now, how you would bring about stillness? Now bring all your focus towards your navel region. Bring all your focus to your navel region and observe how you're breathing. And just observe the movements of your belly area, your navel with each breath in the breath cycle. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And now we move on to the next step, which is Samavriti. Samavriti is equalizing your breath that we learned yesterday, March 14th. We equalize our breath. We take counts. We can count to 3 or 4 and then equalize by exhaling the same number of counts. So let's do it 3 times. I'll do it for 3 counts. 1001, 1002, 1003. Exhaling 2, 3. Inhale 2, 3. Exhale 2, 3. Inhale 2, 3. Exhale 2, 3. And now just stay in this moment. You have created this moment for yourself. You have been able to not have or be in the state of thoughtlessness. And you just did by practicing to focus on your breath. You've been able to return to yourself. Now bring your palms closer in front of your chest and rub your palms and just cup your eyes. And in the darkness, you may blink fast and few times and just gently sliding down your cheeks, your throat with a smile on your face, your chest, your arms, your belly area. Your back shows some love to yourself, your legs, and bring your hands back in front of your chest with a smile on your face. You may bow down or just open your eyes, and I thank you for your time. That brings us to the completion of day 2 practice of Yogaschit Vritti Nirodh. Yogaschit Vritti Nirodh. Yoga by achieving stillness of the mind, by controlling the fluctuations or the modifications of the mind. Thank you for showing up once again today in my practices of yoga of 100 days in the celebration of International Day of Yoga, Day 2. I thank you all. Thank you for your time.